myself, pull me back. One more taste and then I'm not coming back. This was sweet, but you're a bitter end. Mouth closed and eyes shut. You're still too close to tell you apart. Losing grip, I've lost control. The little things you thought that you should know. And I know. And I know. And I know. Draw a little closer till I'm there. Hit me till it's over, till it's clear. I'm too close to your fire. Is this just happening? Has this been seeping in? I'm too close to your fire. Time's length, you're close enough. Your scent and your hands on the cuff. Your gasoline, I know you won't relent. Eyes closed, heads back. For the monsters that they told you about. I'm losing grip, I've lost control. The things that I know and I know it. Draw a little closer till I'm there. Hit me till it's over, till it's clear. I'm too close to your fire. Is this just happening? Has this been seeping in? I'm too close to your fire. Thank you.
Wow. All right. So that was Untitled by Persona. And before we go into further into the set, I just want to welcome everyone to the second season of the Modular House Show. And for the second episode, we have Persona down in the house. Welcome, guys.
All right.
Welcome.
Thanks so much for having us, guys.
Yeah. Okay. So maybe could you tell us a little bit about the song that you just played?
Yeah. It's still untitled. We wrote it a couple of months ago before Bay Beats, and we wanted to debut it there. Excuse me. And so yeah, I guess the song's about temptation and trying not to fall into it, and Saturday morning cartoon stuff.
Saturday morning cartoon stuff. Okay. And like when you sent me the set list, there was a bracket on the site. Friday, was that like an idea going on there as well? Or?
Yeah, Friday's a working title because I just so happened to write it on a Friday. And, my creative mind,
Yeah.
It's such a creative name. Creative name.
So original.
Yeah, right. It's
What a great idea.
no one could have thought of that title.
Of course.
No one could.
Of course. Only you. Only you.
Yeah, only me. Yeah.
Oh my,
So blessed, yeah.
I love the band dynamics going on here, like Sean and Joshua. Okay, so anyway, sidetrack a little bit. Like, okay, since you guys are on the topic of like this stuff, you guys also have a podcast, right?
Yeah.
Yes, yes, we
Yeah.
do. It's
Sean.
called Luan Lai, or in Hokkien, Luan Lan Lai.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what does that mean?
Basically, it means anyhow do in
anyhow
Hokkien.
do.
Yeah,
Okay.
anyhow do. Yeah.
So,
So,
for international viewers, like Hokkien is one of the dialects in Singapore.
Yes,
It's like a
yes.
Chinese dialect,
yes.
right? So like maybe could you help us say in Hokkien way, in the most Hokkien way you can say it?
你都唔係亂嚟嚟嗬，
Okay, yeah,
搞你
that's
講
what I-
啊
There we go.
Right.
There we go. There we go.
Correct or not? Non-Chinese guy?
Perfect.
Huh? Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
The standard for me, right? Because I'm not Chinese.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
very-
so perfect lah.
Not
Good.
pure Chinese lah.
As long as I have your approval, life
Of course,
is okay.
of course.
Yeah.
Of course. You will always be approved in my heart,
Oh, thanks.
no
Okay.
matter what you do.
All right, so it's pretty clear
Yeah.
that Sean and Joshua is the outgoing ones, and then the chill ones are Ming En and Zon, the pretty chill ones.
Yeah,
Actually,
we usually
Ming-
don't have
Yeah.
a microphone, so me and Zon are not used to this situation.
Oh, okay.
We can
No
finally
choice
talk
but
back.
to chill.
We can
Yeah.
finally talk back, but we don't know what to say.
No, it is refreshing, to people to hear Zon and Ming En in our ears.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like it's something we didn't know we wanted and we needed.
Yeah.
But
Until we
until today.
tasted it, the
Yeah.
goodness of it.
The good and then like for every
Pandora's
show
box.
now we need Zon and Ming En in our ears.
Suddenly we have an appetite for it.
Yes.
Wow. Zon.
What if we replace
we need
Zon
a
and
voice.
Mingen and then we just stood next to you? Then you have Zon and Mingen right next to your ears.
Oh.
Wow,
okay.
this is more creative than me coming up with the name Friday.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow, Ming, you should
Okay,
be
I'm
in
out.
front here.
Oh my gosh.
okay. Before we like get too carried away, um,
Before this becomes a podcast episode.
Yeah.
oh yeah, absolutely.
It's highly likely.
Yeah, we got more songs for you. Don't worry. So how about we go to the second song? And what is the title? Maybe tell us a little bit first.
All right.
Yeah.
So this next song is called Posthumous, and
Okay.
it's about life and death and everything in between. Yeah. So
Isn't that everything?
Deep
that
stuff.
basically
Yeah,
everything. Yeah,
that's-
yeah. Okay, but I mean to be serious, it's
Yeah.
about reaching the end of your life and looking back and deciding for yourself if everything was worth it, the decisions you made, and yeah, stuff like that.
Okay, looking forward. Take it away.
Carry the burdens of my dark and heavy eyes. My embers flicker, they've come blowing out the lights. Hollow valleys are the lines laid on my face. Tree rings painted to reveal my song of days. What's left to show on display for all to see? Who's left watching and who's coming back
right, that was Posthumous
Yep,
by
posthumous. Yep.
Persona. And since we're on the topic of death and life, or life and death, you said on your profile, I realized you said something interesting about yourself, that you founded this project called Persona because during the time that you were in ICU for 3 days, right?
Yep.
Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, sure. So yeah, it was beginning of 2019, and beginning of the year, a lot of people go through this New Year, New Me.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called, resolution, right?
Yeah, that's right.
And so I had that, and I basically went for very intense workouts for the first week of January in 2019, and because of that workout, I actually had internal bleeding.
Wow.
I reached, long story short, I was rushed to the hospital. I was in the ICU for 3 days with that bleeding. And on the first night of the ICU, I wasn't sure what was the diagnosis for what was going on. And I thought to myself, what's one thing that I regret not doing with my life? And it was music. I've always wanted to pursue it, but never felt I was good enough. And so, that very night I decided, if I'm going to get out of here alive, then I'm going to pursue this band, this EP. Even if it sucks, I'm just going to do it, no regrets, right? So yeah, here we are, almost 2 years later.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's quite an inspiring story, actually. And I also realize your theme of a lot of your music is about your pain and emotions that comes from life and life process, and I guess that really speaks for itself. I mean, your story and the sound and everything comes together. I think that was something quite beautiful for me. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, so maybe a little bit about your songwriting process. I mean, how do you start writing? Do you start with lyrics? Do you start with chords, an idea, or whatever?
So a lot of my music, if you listen to it, a lot of Persona's sound is very, it's a lot of textures, a lot of ambient sounds. So that's kind of like the way I start. I create sounds, I find, synth patches or sounds that kind of, so my workflow is I find those sounds, and those sounds then remind me of a certain theme that I've been trying to write about, and then I write on top of that. So that's kind of the way I do it.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So, right, do you guys write as a band as well, or just start from you yourself?
So for this EP, it started mostly with me.
Okay.
But moving forward, we kind of decided that we want to move forward and try to form our own sound collaboratively, right? And so that's kind of what's next for Persona moving forward.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it gonna be a bit more chill, relaxed, humorous, perhaps with Sean around? Or
Yeah, maybe. Right? I think after this EP, I'm out of angst already.
Yeah.
So
We're gonna
maybe-
go into a comedy folk from next EP.
Oh
on.
yeah.
Right,
Maybe we
yeah.
can be like Flight of the Conchords.
Yeah.
That's all.
Fly with the Concords, yeah. Perfect reference
Yeah,
point.
Persona of the Conchords.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do remember to credit me for that? Give you
Yeah.
the idea.
Yes, yeah, we will definitely
Great
do
idea.
that.
I'm just joking. Okay, and why not you take us to the next song?
Sure, yeah. So this next song is called Aversion. It actually came out about a year ago, actually. Our debut single came out a year ago to this week, maybe? Oh, yeah. And and so the song talks about, the different versions of ourselves. No, it's about,
Persona.
Oh.
Right?
It all comes
You
together
cracked the
now.
code.
Yeah.
It all makes sense now.
Yeah. I've been in a band this long and it just makes sense to me.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
That's how awesome this band is, right? Because then even if you're in it, you still find out new things about the song.
It's full of mystery.
Is,
That's what
yeah.
it is. I
Mhm.
love about I love that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So Version is about mystery, lah, I guess.
Well, I love that. I mean, you guys you're very like spot on. Like you're very you get inspirations like immediately like that. Is it? I mean, just from the way you talk.
Yeah.
It's like you can go to different directions anytime you want to. So is that like
No,
part of your personality in the writing also? Just curious.
Yeah, I think all of
Yeah.
us have that kind of have a flair for being
kind of spontaneous, I guess, or
Spontaneous.
What
Yeah,
what,
that's the
susceptible
word.
to rabbit holes.
yeah. The less nice words like we digress a lot now.
Yeah, we digress.
Okay.
We need to be more focused.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I think sometimes we need to be more
Yeah.
focused.
So not always a good thing.
Well, it's a good place to start, though. I would
Yeah.
say.
True. Yeah, inspiration comes like with everything.
Yeah, exactly. All right,
Yeah.
so take it away.
All right.
this version. I like this version of you, the present on the way. If only it could be this way. I like this version. 'Cause I like this version of you. Swimmers at the bottom, not on the surface, hiding the covers, hiding for certain. Sleep on the shelf. How will it help? You're someone else. How will it help? So how will it help? So I like this version. So I like this version of you. I like this version. So I like this version of you. The present on the way. If only it could be this way. I like this version. So I like this version of you. So I like this version. I like this version of you. I like this version. I like this version of you. If only it could be this way. I like this version. I like this version of you. This version of you. Thank you.
Whoa. All right, so that was Versions by Persona. And if you like what you're listening to, you can check out their socials right behind me. And if you like what you're watching, you can check out the Modular House Productions socials right behind me as well on our Instagram and Facebook. And I would like to thank all our sponsors as well. Firstly, Pantheon Percussions for providing us with a beautiful venue, and Audio Technica for giving us all the beautiful microphones you're listening to right now, and also NAC for making all this possible. So I guess I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.